Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. The figure that we're going to review this afternoon would be Marvel Legends X-Force Wolverine from the Hit Monkey build figure or Hit Monkey Wave. For an 8-year-old figure, not so bad at all. So this is a pre-loved figure from a former toy collector, because he has already sold majority of his collection, and one of the last pieces that he sold was this action figure. So it was really well kept. The clothes were bagged separately, and the figure was really in pristine condition. And for an 8-year-old figure, even this was displayed in a case. The joints has held through, so for the years that it has spent standing on a shelf, the joints are not gummy or rubbery, so which means that the materials that were used for this figure were really good. The head is on a ball joint, so we have ample articulation for head tilts and looking down motion. And looking left and right is not a problem. The waist on this figure has rotation, and the diaphragm is on a ball for lateral and rotational movement as well. The arms are on a ball, and they have butterfly joints. So for an 8-year-old figure, this already has a butterfly joint system. The arms could rotate well. We have a bicep cut for rotation, 2-pin system for the elbow. We have detachable clothes on this action figure, and we have a hinge on the wrist and as well as rotation. For the leg area, the leg could move high this much, move sideways that much. We also have a cut on the thigh for rotation, 2 points of articulation for the knee. I think, yeah, we have a shin cut for rotation, so you could rotate on the boot level. And as for the foot, we have a rocker and a swivel. So nice articulation points on this action figure. And I really love the colors, the blue, the black, and the silver. And for the belt, we have red trimming on the belt, and as for the covering for the eye, those are red eye sockets. So the only problem that I have with this Wolverine action figure is with regards to the arms. So when you want to stand this figure just on a neutral pose, the arms, because of this musculature on the body, it is just impossible to put the arms on a more parallel level to the body. But just a very minor gripe on this action figure. Overall, I'm really content with this second-hand or pre-loved action figure purchase. The other thing that I like about this 8-year-old Wolverine action figure would be how straight the clothes are when you place them in. So it is possible that you take them out individually and bag them, and you have a more non-violent looking Wolverine. But of course, who displays a Wolverine action figure without the clothes out? So when you put the clothes in, they stay in place well, and actually the grooves for the individual housing of the clothes are nice and deep, that when you insert them in, it stays right in place at a very straight angle, giving that really nice look when you have this figure displayed this way. There are really Wolverine action figures that sometimes are very finicky with their clothes. So for example, this action figure which I just reviewed, so the clothes on this figure could also be removed and put back in, but somehow um, they just don't share the same feature as this one. So the individual clothes just would play separately. You could rotate them on the connection point, which I kind of don't like. So I think I'm going to end up gluing the clothes on this action figure. But with this, I don't think that I need the option of gluing the clothes to the hands. They are just perfectly fine and straight and very poseable. Before I purchased this second-hand or pre-loved Marvel Legends X-Force Wolverine, I always wanted these two figures because of the way they look, especially on the head sculpt, that the ears on this mask would always be facing forward, giving that nice hue effect of that V-shaped mask that travels from the far end of the head down towards the nose and the eyes. But with this Wolverine action figure, this gives us an effect of an angry cat look. So if you have seen a cat that is ready for combat or is surrounded by dogs or is just way too angry at you, then your cat would look this way with the ears really facing backwards. So that is one of the things that I really appreciate with this Wolverine action figure. Because I also, when I got this figure and took it home, one of the things that I really tried was to expose this to my hair blower, and I tried to really angle down those ear flaps outwards, but somehow they just won't follow. And finally, when I really take a closer look at this, finally I appreciated the way it looks with the ears bent backwards. So even, for example, you give him this look that is more on angry cat look, and you give that is more of a menacing angry cat look. So I really appreciate now the way that those ears would angle on the head. For size comparisons, we have the X-Force Wolverine with the House of X brown suited Wolverine. We have X-Force Wolverine with the Build-A-Figure of Apocalypse Wolverine. For final point of comparison, we have the retro-carded Gambit figure and the retro-carded Cyclops figure. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next review.